Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Aquarius. How are you guys? Well, let's see what's cooking. Married, single, anything in between. Your money, your job. Let's see what's going on. Whatever comes out. Ooh, I do see a connection. Now this could be a friendship. Often it's the resurgence of a connection. Two people having a conversation, seeing eye to eye, drinking from each other's cup. Yep, two single people. Nice. Yeah, you're both enjoying the fruits of your labor. So I do feel this energy of, wow. And I do see definitely an energy of not only just two single people, but I feel you're literally seeing eye to eye on something here. Giving each other what you want here, it's telling me. Yeah, I see transformation. So there's some sort of, this is a significant life situation. Some of you may not be single much longer, but it's two people seeing eye to eye, two single people. So there's definitely this inner transformation. Releasing old belief systems. See, this is all about new. There may have been some endings, new beginnings, but I feel for the most part this is about this beautiful transformation. See, no longer being single, something is changing, but it's positive here because this is two single people. We got someone being discerning, being wise. See, someone's soared up. It's someone who's been a little hurt. So it has to do with necessary changes, belief systems. So it's an energy of someone who's being discerning. It has to do with speaking truth, the truth. Someone's single, but someone has maybe, like I say, somebody may have cut somebody out, ended a situation. Aquarius. Someone here is releasing situations or people. This is often someone who's single or divorced, but there's some sort of change and transformation happening here. Yeah, it's about partnering up. I see long-term stability. So I do see someone speaking truth, they're single or wanting to make sure. See, being discerning, making sure someone's single. So someone, wanting a partner, but this is long-term stability here. This is two people who look out for each other, have each other's back. So it's definitely an energy of seeking truth and discernment. But it has to do with something transforming and changing. Here, I'll read the card because I don't generally read these cards all the time. And I'm trying to a little bit now. I love this deck. It's always been one of my favorites. But the interesting is this is a powerful and often unexpected revelation. So someone's swords up. Okay, and then we have the releasing. Someone here has been breaking free of procrastination, seeing the truth in a situation too. Someone's learned something, but it's releasing old belief systems, how somebody perceives something to be. So interesting. I feel some of you won't be single much longer because this is two people. Yeah, we have someone here who's in their head, unable to make a decision. But it's also a person here. Yeah, look at it. Has to do with love. It's making a choice here. And it has to do with someone taking off the rose-colored glasses and seeing. Now, this is often someone who can be a little judgmental, very humorous and witty, very brilliant intelligence, and experienced. So it's about experience. But I feel here, this is somebody here who's in their head, making a choice. Now, you may have a choice between two people, two situations here. And it's very possible it's somebody else, but this is telling me someone's not seeing. Unable to choose. See, it's about partnership, something long-term stability. This is someone being, and I feel like it's saying being more kind, compassionate. I see nurturing and caring. The Queen of Swords often protects what's theirs. Tell me more. Actually, I'm going to put one more card out here. Aquarius. Oops, as soon as I said it. Yeah. So I do see this energy of some things calming down, time in between. Yeah, someone's cutting someone out. They're making a decision. Somebody who's been in their head is now making a decision regards to love. emotion, but it's someone speaking truth about caring. And we have a person moving on to avoid a disaster, but things calming down a little time in between here too. So moving into calmer waters. Yeah, someone's moving on, but it has to do with some sort of decision here, where somebody here is making a decision, see, about someone they very much care about. Someone, it's the truth, someone cares. There's love, feelings, emotions. Ooh, let's have a look at the Two of Cups. Yeah, we got someone in their head. So there is another person with some air energy. Now this is somebody here not really communicating, they're thinking. Yeah, Seven of Swords. So this is someone trying to figure something out. They're determined to win. This is someone, the swords up. They feel there's something sketchy, something going on. So not making a decision until there's clarity. But this is someone going to take off their rose-colored glasses. But this is someone who all isn't what it seems. They feel something's fishy. This is someone speaking the truth. They truly care. They're kind, compassionate. There's caring. There's love. There's emotion. So someone's single. They're available. So interesting. So yeah, often, I mean, I do see this as somebody really being up to something, but it's someone in their head trying to figure something out, gaining clarity. See, they want to win, they're determined to win, but they feel there's something sneaky going on. This is also someone trying to figure something out too, but all isn't what it seems, because there's truth. Let's have a look at the Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, we got a person feeling bold and confident. So this is someone thinking here. So it's an energy of someone who's very masculine. They're single. But it's trying to figure out if someone is. Now this could be someone with their sword up too. I feel, Aquarius, the sword up a bit. Thinking someone's a little bit of a player. They're up to something. Kind of goes both ways. But it's a person who's determined to win. All isn't what it seems, because there's going to become some clarity here. Who is this King of Wands energy? Ooh, it's an Emperor. This is someone making something happen. They're determined to win. Oh, yeah. See, transformation. So it does look like somebody has maybe ended a situation. There's going to be some truth, something learned. But someone may have ended it. See, transformation. Somebody was maybe going through some sort of, this is transition. Time in between, things calming down. Yeah, we have a person here ready to take a leap of faith or reflecting. So this looks like somebody who definitely gained some kind of clarity, but they've been doing thinking. And so it's somebody letting someone go. This person's ready to take a leap of faith. But I got to tell you, this person here, the interesting thing is reflecting, they feel like a fool. Because this is someone thinking something sketchy, but this is someone who was speaking truth. They truly care. See, I feel this person didn't see this. And it's also someone trying to figure someone out where they can't quite figure them out. Yeah, but this Emperor's making this happen. See, they're looking at this. They're ready to go down a new path. So there's been some sort of inner transformation. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles, because this is a partnership, something long-term, financial. We have a person who's very stable. See, this is also someone I feel who's stable, speaking the truth. And then we have someone initiating a conversation. See, it's about laying the foundation, and somebody moved on to avoid a disaster. But now things are calming down. There's this time in between. So someone's initiating something here. It's very practical, sensible. It could have to do with work. See, something to do with work or business. Something long-term. Tell me more about this. Yeah, see, it's an energy of lack and negativity. Someone's speaking truth. This is somebody who's actually stable. I mean, it could be someone feeling a little left out in the cold, feeling lack, like something isn't good enough. but it's someone initiating this, and they truly care. There's kindness, compassion, there's truth. Something is being learned here, but it has to do with someone feeling left out in the cold, ghosted, ignored, or just feeling maybe, help is on the way. It's often energy of help. This is often someone kind, compassionate, helpful. So it could be somebody offering someone assistance, help, or needing help. This is someone laying a foundation. They're practical. It has to do with, definitely, I feel, money, work opportunity, but it's about help is on the way. And someone has things calming down, time in between. This person up here, this Emperor, is making this happen because, and I do see this energy of someone thinking someone's sneaky, that they're a player. But it's a person who often acts like they don't have any money because they're thinking the other person is, but it's someone who truly cares. So, and it's a person who offers help, assistance. Maybe they need help. See, it's making it happen, offering assistance. And it could be this feminine energy who did, but this could be another person here. But like I say, it's an energy of lack, either money, finances, or just someone needing help. Help is on the way. Interesting. We have a person playing it safe. See, being very cautious, being discerning, questioning. But it's an energy of a person here just definitely playing it safe, waiting for things to calm down. Now, I wonder if somebody here was traveling, working. Something to do with travel here. Let's just have a look. I feel like there's something else going on. Tell me about the Six of Swords. Yeah, it's all about patience and investing, whether someone's interested. But it has to do with investing in something. It could be financial here too. This is also someone who's not putting all their eggs in one basket. I feel there's a person who's practical here. But I do feel it has to do with help, offering assistance. Someone reaching out to someone, needing help. And it could be another person, maybe a motherly figure, someone who cares. This could even be this person and connected to them. See, help is on the way, offering help. And I do see stability, though. I see partnership coming together. Yeah. This is going to be one of those reads that's going to break my brain. Yeah. See, it's all about someone putting themselves out there, putting all the cups on the table. See, it's a person who doesn't want to... I feel it's somebody else initiating a conversation with somebody who needs help. And it could to do with money, but I feel they're stable. So I feel like it's help with other things or offering it to this person. The Emperor is going to make this happen, though. I mean, this is just somebody here being cautious, careful, being patient, waiting for things to calm down, or there's still a little time in between. I mean, it could have to do with travel. Somebody wanting to see somebody, but being careful what they wish for. Tell me about this Five of Pentacles. Something else here. Yeah, someone trusting their intuition, their inner knowing. They already know the answers they're seeking. Now, this is somebody maybe doesn't have a lot of money, or someone's thinking someone does. See, if somebody's feeling judged, their sword's up. This is someone protecting themselves. The sword's up. So there was some sort of judgment where, thinking somebody doesn't have any money or maybe to travel. But it's a person going to initiate. And I do feel it's something going to turn out okay because I'm seeing the happiness and joy, some sort of opportunity traveling someplace. But I also see someone trying to avoid a disaster or trying to avoid someone, maybe because somebody ghosted, ignored them. Interesting energy. This could be a public place where there's a gathering of people. Let's have a look at the Six of Swords again. Yeah, see, crossroads, life path, choice, decision. It's about being approachable, somebody approaching someone, talking to them. But it's all about making a choice. And some of you, definitely there's choices. But I don't really feel someone is being a player. I feel they think something sketchy because they're thinking something fishy's going on. But it's someone who speaks the truth. Some of you could be in the motherly energy, speaking up for someone here, but there is that indecision where someone doesn't see something coming. So they're thinking very negative thoughts, self-fulfilling prophecy, the way something's going to play out. But it's someone who's starting to see the bigger picture here. There's something going on with another person. I don't know if there's someone trying to keep someone from a distance, trying to keep two people apart. Tell me about the two, because it has to do with someone planting that seed. Patience. Something to do with the timing of something here, of a situation. And we have a person being cautious, careful what they wish for. But it's someone who didn't get something they wanted. Someone didn't give someone what they wanted. I mean, it could have to do with pay, traveling for work too. Travel expenses, someone feeling like something's not enough. But it's whatever it is, it's going to turn out okay because we have happiness here. We have someone seeing the bigger picture. See, it's all about two people putting up all the cups on the table, having a conversation. It's like two people having a conversation, getting together at a large gathering, and someone's being ignored, left out of a conversation. Yep, two people talking, someone feeling left out. I don't know if there's someone here. I think this is someone feeling, this emperor feels something's fishy. There is another person here. And I don't know if it's someone who acts like they care, but they don't, or what. But there is this motherly energy. Somebody here is self-sacrificing, sacrificing something here. I mean, it could be where it's a person doesn't want to ask for help, but to me, it's more like someone being left out of a conversation, two people coming together. See, someone's being left behind. Because it's someone who's not sure the other person's interested. Or like, this emperor's the one who's going to figure this out, I'll tell you. Yeah. No, it has to do with the Queen of Pentacles. So this is someone figuring something out. See, it's a person who's actually stable. They're grounded, practical. And I think this person's reflecting on it, this emperor, but it has to do with someone ready to go down this path, taking a leap of faith. Someone felt uncomfortable. They were being very gracious. This is someone going to listen to their intuition here too. They know something is up, but it's not what it seems. It's not you. I feel it's someone else. There's three feminine energies here. Two people talking, someone being left out. It could be two friends of friends kind of energy, but I feel like this emperor is the person here who's figuring it out. They're determined to win. They know something isn't right, but yet someone's speaking truth. So it has to do with kindness, compassion. See, learning someone cares. They're being very gracious, very practical person. They're stable. And what they do is they feel this is an energy of strength, confidence, kindness, compassion, and even forgiveness. This is someone forgiving somebody. But someone here is going to be cut out because I do feel someone's ignoring someone or leaving them out. Someone being left out in the cold, being left out of a conversation with people of this gathering. Yeah, it could have been at a wedding, a celebration, but something wasn't fair. So I feel this person wants to make this right. They're going to make it happen. I think they figured it out. And then the Queen of Cups comes out again. See, this has to do with reflecting on how something played out. And I feel, and I'm going to be, now because I'm seeing this is two people who both feel something's fishy, something's going on. But this is someone looking forward now. Time in between, things calming down. I feel like it's a person from a distance traveling. But if that isn't the case, it's just time in between. Something being learned, see, figuring it out and playing it safe. Queen of Pentacles is being cautious and playing it safe because of this other person. So it could be an ex or someone here. It's like someone's trying to keep two people from coming together and going down this path. But this person's learned something. This person's learned something. Something that wasn't seen is now being seen. So there is this energy of someone being cautious and careful what they wish for. Yeah, but there's the Pentacle. It has to do with planting the seed, building the foundation, being patient. But I do think it's someone who's going to move on to avoid a disaster. So someone was definitely up to something sketchy, but the Emperor's making this happen by reflecting on it, thinking about it, focusing on it, and gaining some kind of clarity and insight. So something happened here, I mean, between people, and the something is this. We have a person wanting to talk, trying to initiate, approaching someone, and for positive intentions, and the other person is leaving them out of the conversation. It's like they're very focused on this one person. But it's someone who truly cares. This person's learning that someone cares. There's kindness, compassion, they care. But it's the other person, and I do think that other person's going to be like, move along, there's nothing to see here. Yeah. Now we have that Ace of Pentacles. So this is about laying the foundation. See, a cycle's ended. This is someone seeing you in a favorable light where they felt they didn't. It almost looks as though this Emperor feels that you weren't speaking truth, but you're speaking truth, and you are being discerning. But it's about someone speaking truth. They care. Kind of, and even possibly some kind of forgiveness, because this is forgiveness. Because all isn't what it seems. It has to do with another person. Somebody who's acting like they care, but they're actually going to end up moving on. They're not really interested in this person, but they're trying to keep two people from coming together. Where someone else is trying to bring two people together, someone who cares. So that's interesting. I mean, it could be some motherly advice too. But it's a person who truly cares. And it's like the opposite, the other way, someone who lack of caring. They don't really care about the person. They just don't want these two people to come together. So the whole point, I feel, is why. And I do think this Emperor is trying to figure this out. Because they want to go down this path, but they don't want to look like a fool. Yeah, see, everybody talking. There's all this talking. There's some kind of good news. See, they're finding something out here. Tell me more about these. See, there's people, and it's funny. I should have carried on that. Sometimes it's good to have all these cards come out because there's always lots going on. Yeah, this is someone, things didn't go the way someone wanted. They're not getting what they want. Because it's all these people, celebration. It's all about the timing. And I do think this person, the timing is now needing to make a move. Yeah, get someone, see, reminiscing about something, the situation that happened here. And the Emperor's going to make it happen. They're figuring it out. They're very confident they can figure this out. But it has to do with this person, forgiveness, somebody who's very gracious, very giving, someone who's sensible, but it's someone who felt uncomfortable. Now, it could be someone who was hosting a gathering feeling a little uncomfortable because of something that's happening. Yeah, but it's a person who truly cares, trying to initiate a conversation. The other person's being ghosted, being left out of the conversation. So we have another person striking up a conversation with the person that's being left out. And now, this is really interesting, but I can see what's happening. This other person actually knows someone truly cares. They're kind, compassionate, a nurturing kind of person. So this is why I feel someone's trying to keep two people coming apart by leaving someone out of the conversation, and the other person's being gracious, including talking to this person. And this person sees this person in a favorable light. Whoever they are, this person, the one who is maybe even in a relationship, even a marriage here. I mean, it looks like there's people coming together, possibly couples. Justice is here, so somebody who's married. But that's the person who wants the Emperor and the Queen of Swords to come together. The other person's going to be left out. Like, I almost feel like there's going to be another get-together gathering. It's all about timing. See, planting the seed, the timing, and a whole new cycle, seeing things in a very favorable light. So don't you worry. People are saying good things about you. It's about this other person because they're reminiscing and talking about it. It's somebody here is acting, maybe even in a relationship, but kind of acting single. They're having like a one-on-one with something through a whole get-together or gathering, and not talking to anyone else, just that person. So, yeah. And if this hasn't happened and you're going to a wedding, a celebration, a birthday party, some sort of large gathering, even a work thing, like I say, and this plays out, you're going to kind of go, aha. And this is where you strike up you strike up a conversation with the person being left out. But yet the person who I feel that you're going to be interested in is going to be this Emperor. And they're going to bring you together where someone's trying to keep you apart. And I do, like I say, it's very sketchy. It's a little confusing. But the Emperor's the one who's, I feel they're talking to this person too and learning something. And I do think they're going to make it happen. They feel very confident about this. Yeah, they're taking another look at this situation. They're seeing things very clearly. It's somebody who's trying to control the conversation. They're trying to take control, playful, youthful, even being a little flirty. But I think it's somebody who's actually in a relationship. And I think two people here are. And there's like some single people at this gathering. So this is going to be interesting. But there's someone here who does truly care. Yeah, someone here is definitely planning, preparing for success. But somebody here, it's an energy of someone chasing somebody. And I feel like it's unwanted attention. It's like they want to talk to you, Aquarius, but the other person's chasing after them. It's unwanted attention. Somebody's interested in someone because of what they can provide. But the interesting part is this married person, this very gracious, somebody hosting something here, is the person who is talking to this Emperor. This could be a work situation and something going on, but yeah, seeing things very clearly, starting it. It's how, this is somebody who wanted to start something. They wanted to get it going. And they're looking at how this all played out. It's sort of like they're looking like, what the heck happened? What were they thinking? And that's why I feel they're talking to this person who's very gracious, the host, somebody hosting. And I feel this is someone who feels, it's an energy of someone playing someone for the fool, making them look like a fool. But it's almost like you got this person just really having this one-on-one with someone and ignoring everybody else, even the hostess, who felt, I feel, uncomfortable. But the interesting thing is I feel like, you're speaking truth, you're being discerning. And this is an energy of this, something that wasn't seen. And I feel like it's coming. They didn't see it. Now they see it. It's all, there's people collaborating, all talking about this. Yeah, people collaborating, coming together. But you're going to come together with this person because they see you in a favorable light, not the other person. They see the other person as chasing, flirty, somebody who is possibly in a committed relationship or married. And it could be just someone needing a lot of attention, being kind of needy. Yeah, really interesting. But you know what I like about this is it's about people collaborating and bringing you together. And they're building this person up. They now feel, like I say, they feel confident. It's like they couldn't figure it out, It's like they're in their head, like, what the heck happened here? What were they thinking? Or what was I thinking? But you can see the clarity. There's happiness. Everything's going to be softened. Now, it could be something completely innocent, where it turns out where it's completely innocent. But I can guarantee this person, they see you as innocent. So I wouldn't worry too much. Yeah, I do, yeah, look at King and Queen of Swords. You're going to have a conversation with this person. They're very wise. See, they're figuring it out and they're determined to win. And they are going to talk to you. You're going to have a conversation. So the other person is now going to be left out, literally cut out. Some of you, this could be a friend or someone you've known a long time. You may be, having words with this person. But like I say, it could be, and I feel like there's somebody being flirty and playful, but they're acting innocent too. And it's a feminine. This King of Swords is speaking truth. Yeah, look at that. Seeing things from a different light. See, they're balancing, they're tempering their thoughts, their words, but they're a little bit cautious too, how they approach the situation. But they definitely have questions. Just speak the truth. I think they already know. But I mean, there's happiness. They see things very clearly. And I do feel clearing this up too, because it's almost like I feel you're the one who I feel the hostess and yourself got left out. And these two people had this one-on-one. And everybody was left out. And I do think they don't see that person in a very favorable light where I feel, once did. So there's this time in between, things calming down. See, self-control, tempering their words, tempering their thoughts. Yeah, very logical. See, being wise. But like I say, you're going to have a conversation. And I do see truth and integrity. Yeah, I do see this energy of work or someone traveling for work. But it's about putting in effort. It's about building. This is somebody who was actually trying to avoid this other person. I wouldn't be surprised if this is someone still reaching out to this person, wanting to see them. It's here twice, and they're going to avoid them. I feel like they're not interested in somebody in a particular way, because I'm seeing them acting innocent, but yet they're flirty. I don't know. It could go either way, but interesting. And I do feel they want to build. See, putting in effort. And I do see something to do with work. See, something to do with work here too. And building, something to do with a business, an opportunity here. See, collaborating, getting together, spend some time together. So it's about the two of you going down this path and spending some time together. And I feel just the two of you alone without anybody. Yeah. But I got to tell you, the couples, if there's couples here, they want the two of you to come together, but not this person who I feel was kind of traveling alone, a single person. I still think they're kind of chasing after this person for some reason, but they're not going to get what they want. And you're going to get this pentacle because the foundation's being laid. Like they're trying to get something going with this person, knowing, I feel, you're interested in them. I'm not seeing jealousy. I just feel somebody who, I don't think they truly care about this person, but they care about what that person can provide. And I do see the possibility of moving and relocating, but you're the one who's going to get the pentacle. Things are going in your favor. Everybody sees you in a favorable light. They're talking about you. They like you. It's positive. They're saying happy, positive things. Yeah, making a choice, choosing the one here. A spark and attraction. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is just a crazy read, but if you've ever had that person in your social circle or in your life, somebody who, I mean, it could be somebody who just suddenly starts behaving this way. But I mean, it's where this King of Swords feel their swords up. They're feeling, BS. This is sketchy. But the interesting thing is they're learning a truth, seeing things clearly. They're going to be cutting the other person out because there's someone who cares and someone who acts like they care. There's lack of caring because of the Five of Pentacles. They're not interested in that person. Crazy energy. I see a lot of this kind of energy fairly often, but this one takes the cake. And I can see this Chariot putting on the brakes, taking the lead. The Emperor's taking control. Okay, they're not controlling the situation, they're just taking control. They're in control of their emotions. They've tempered everything. Lot of self-control. They feel confident. They're determined to succeed, to overcome this. Yeah, they're not interested in the other person, whoever they are. I feel they're a friend, an old friend, friend of the family, social circle, whatever it is. Some sort of get-together, reunion of some kind, talking and reminiscing. People are still talking about this, even if this was like a year ago. And I can see cycles too, because I can see this isn't something that's only happened once. And it's like, this person wants to come together, and it's like it never goes anywhere because of this person who controls the conversation. So the Emperor is going to make this happen. You don't have to do anything. And I do see someone suffering in silence. See, not saying anything, being gracious. I feel somebody being polite, just letting them talk, do whatever, not saying anything. But it's all exposed. They see you in a favorable light. These people see you in a favorable light. There's your pentacle. You're going to, and I do see being a little cautious too. I do think this person's being a little cautious that they wish for, that, you know, because I do feel there's a need for, I don't know if there's an apology, but some sort of forgiveness. Something here is very forgivable. But I feel like you're innocent. Take care and see you soon.